to Cocktails with Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. And today's setup looks a little bit different, and that is because we're going to be making a pumpkin keg. So the pumpkin keg is similar to the watermelon keg. We're just, going to be gutting it, cutting it open, gutting it, cleaning it up, and then creating our own little cocktail right inside. So for today's beverage, what we're going to be doing is making this mass thing for our Halloween party tonight. So we have bourbon, apple cider, apples, lemons, bitters, cloves, and our little coring tool, which is going to pour it open, and it also has a little tap inside as well. We got this one at Amazon. We are not sponsored by Amazon. It literally was one-day shipping, and that was the easiest way for me to find this little guy. All right, so without further ado, first things first, wash your fruit, you nasties. All right, so for the apples, we're gonna go ahead and do those first. We're gonna take that and take your apple and grab your coring tool. This is the first time I've done this, so bear with me here. So we're going to use this guy more than once. This thing's gonna pay itself off already. Pull that out. How cool. So cool, guys. You guys, look at this. Look at that. It missed the whole bottom part. Come on. Apples aren't perfect. Just like people, we're not perfect. So now we're gonna cut these into rings. Next, the recipe says to stud these with like 5 to 6 whole cloves. And I don't really know what that means. Okay, we're gonna have to open that better. So if that means just like, okay. I don't know what I imagined in my head for this whole clove to look like, but that makes more sense now. And yeah, okay. All right, and once you're done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the freezer and let it freeze for a while we go ahead and work on the rest of our stuff. So this is basically gonna be like your garnish inside the pumpkin. So people aren't gonna see it, but it's definitely gonna add some flavor. And I know the cloves are gonna add a little bit to it. And of course, apples are just fun. If you miss seeing my face, hi, I'll pop down here real quick and say, we're going to cut this baby open and we're gonna gut it. So I'll probably go ahead and just kind of time lapse this so that way you guys get through it much quicker than I am. Anyways, I'm sure everyone knows how to clean out a pumpkin. But I mean, it might just be fun to watch me struggle with it. So why not? Okay, so I went ahead and poured out our whole. So you just kind of sit it on there and then you spin it and then it's gonna go and then you just kind of pull it out. And you're gonna get about this much pumpkin on there. Like this. Oh shit, I bet I, oh, no. I still don't know why this is out here. Would that not make more sense in here? I'm gonna test it before we move on. So we tested it out and it passed the inspection. There was no leakage. So I think our tap is good. I will say, while I was kind of giving it a little test run, if you have a lot of little stringies inside your pumpkin, those may get caught up in the actual nozzle and cause it to kind of like come out a little bit slower. So try and clean this guy out the best you can. I do recommend like giving it a good rinse, which was actually a really good idea. So that way it'll come out a lot easier whenever we're trying to get the drinks out later. But I believe we are good to go, and we should be able to start creating our cocktail. Yay, my favorite part. On to it. What we're gonna do now is start by adding in the rest of our ingredients here. Also, the pumpkin, I tried to give it like a cool little like blood running vibe, and then it just smeared, and I was like, oh, that might look cool, but now I just think it kind of looks stupid, but here we are. So just, this is it now. Okay, so we went ahead and juiced 2 lemons, and I have the lemon juice in here, so we're gonna just dump that in. So the recipe that I'm gonna include, I basically halved it because there's just gonna be 4 of us, and we're probably not even gonna drink what I'm making, so you know, we don't want it to be too much. 6 cups of apple cider. This is 1, 2. Oh, it's looking empty. Maybe I will add more. I don't know. I put the nozzle up too high. Actually, it just might be because this thing is like leaning, so all this stuff is like tilted instead of like forward where you want it. So it'll come out. So nozzle placement is key. Remember that. Nozzle placement is key. All right, so for bourbon, I got the 4 Roses bourbon. Ooh. Okay. It says 1.5 cups if we're halving the recipe. I might go back and just add more because why is it a lot? Okay. Boop. Should be about half the bottle. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. I didn't really say what type of bitters to use, so I mean, it just says 10 dashes. So 1, 2, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have no idea. So if that's all I'm gonna make for now, then that's it. And so then I will add in the frozen apple slices right before we leave, so those have some time to kind of freeze. You know what? Maybe I'm just gonna add more. I wanna put more in here. More! I'm just gonna go for it. I'll check back in whenever we add the apple slices in, and I'll show you our little costumes we're gonna be wearing tonight. It's the same thing Sage and I have worn for like the past 5 years. We really need to do something new. Maybe we'll do that for next year. Hold me to that, okay? Remind me. Bitch, get a better costume. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you in a bit. Thank you for joining me today. That's all you've got. I've got to go and get ready for our little party. It's not really a party, but yeah, I am super pumped about checking out this cocktail. I'm gonna snag a little clip to add into just to show you guys like what it looks like for the finalized version with the apple slices mixed in and of us dressed up in our costume. Alrighty guys, so here we have our chilled cocktail. And here's the frozen cloved apples that we're gonna toss in. And I'm just gonna do this for all of these, so let's just skip ahead, shall we? All right, and we've got one boozy cocktail. Don't hate me. All right, guys. Happy Halloween from your favorite Spartans. And Josie. She's out of frame, but she's here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sample this before we hit the road. Don't worry, Sage is driving and he's not having any. The tap, not super great, not the greatest. It leaks just a tad, so proceed with caution. Woo! It's boozy. Okay, that was lame, but you love it. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Have a great night and enjoy. Go ahead and if you guys are happy with what you see, like and subscribe to the channel. We do videos try to do videos weekly. I did take some time off. I haven't set a date yet. What do you guys think about Tipsy Tuesdays? We can do Tipsy Tuesdays and do cocktails on Tuesdays. Thanks for joining. Let me know what you guys want to see next. If you guys want me to do anything specific. I got some really good feedback from the last video, and some people said that they really liked the fact that I got a little personal. Okay, you guys like personal stuff? I'll go a little personal. Oh, this is Josie, by the way. She's our CI puppy in training. Hi, baby. She's so precious. We have her until next August, and then she has to go back in for training. I'm gonna miss her. She demands constant attention, but I love her. All right, guys, I hope you all enjoy your holiday. It'll already have happened by the time. So have a safe, responsible, COVID safe Halloween, and I will see you guys next time. As always, drink in moderation and never drink and drive. We'll see you next time. Ciao.